Yeah, he is ugly.
Tell him. He's got fat lips and buck teeth. You let him know that.
Happy chaos, that's our song. Loud and wild, but where we belong. Life's a sermon, love's the verse. Blessings big and a little reverse. Happy chaos, yeah, bring it on.
We're back.
We're back. Why are you so far away?
I don't know, but I don't see an outline on here.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, you just got to go to it.
This one?
Yep.
No, this isn't it. No. I don't think she knows what she's talking about right now, you all.
Yeah, no, that's not it.
Yeah. Do I just need to refresh it?
Yeah, you need to refresh it.
Okay. All right. Well, I don't see anything. Well, look what we do have.
Look right there.
Look what we have.
Yes.
These
Aren't they
slippers.
cute?
Let me tell you what happened earlier tonight. We went to
Let's hold hands.
I can't right now. We went to a date night.
Oh, shoot.
We went to a date night. Some friends of ours from church that are part of Family Life, the ministry. We did a Family Life podcast, Family Life Blended.
Yeah.
And
Shout out to the Gossams.
yes, you're going to leave your headphones off?
Yeah.
Because she did her hair earlier. Am I right?
Yeah. Well, those big old honky things.
Those big old honky things.
Oh, goodness.
Well, I don't know. I feel like if I'm wearing them and you're not, then I look like Dave Ramsey.
Kind of, yeah. So you should take them off.
I kind of like them, but all right, I'll take them off.
Yeah. You can wear them on your man podcast.
We did. We wore them earlier.
Yeah.
You're in the happy chaos scheme of things. We have a child calling us. My gut tells me that it's probably not an emergency.
Yeah, it's not an emergency.
That's my gut.
They are literally right there. So.
There's part of me that wants to have you answer it just so that everyone here can see.
Okay. You want me to call them back?
Should she call our daughter back?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, here we go. Put her on speaker though.
All right.
Oh, boy.
Bet you it's a fight.
And now she's not going to answer. Wow, she turned into a teenager quick.
Yeah. Oh, right, because I guarantee it was Mila. See, here, watch. Hello?
Yeah.
You called me.
No, you call me.
No, you called me and you hung up, so it must have been Mila. What do you need?
But you were calling us first.
No, you called me first, and you're on air on Happy Chaos, so the listeners want to know what you're calling for.
Nothing. Do we need to?
What? What do you need me for, Mila?
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. What's up?
This isn't working. Our vacuum could write. So, did you start the robot vacuum?
I did not. Somebody else started it before I could get to it.
I didn't actually. I thought I could turn it on without pressing the thing.
Okay.
Okay,
All
I
right,
think
I'll
we're
take
going to
care
have
of
to
it.
let you go.
Yeah, we have a podcast.
You do too, because
I will. Love you. Bye.
okay, bye.
Well, that was the emergency.
That was the emergency. Our robot vacuum got started accidentally.
When the studio was in the house, then they would just come down.
Yeah.
But now that the studio is not in the house, they just call.
Yeah, they do.
And so there you have it. For those of you who've always wanted to have the children on the podcast,
You had them.
there they are.
That's it. That's all you get.
We went to a little date night earlier tonight.
Yeah.
And they had these little games. And this was one of the games. And Kelly, I could see the look on her face when they brought these out. The look of, if those were at the thrift store, I would buy them.
Yes.
That was the
Yes,
look.
I would.
That was the look that she gave. Like just this like glee the moment that these came out. And so what did she do?
They're so cute.
So what did she do before we left? She asked them if we could have them. And of course, I could see the look. Mandy didn't want to tell you no, but she should have because she wanted to tell you no, but she was like, "You can have them."
And she's like, "Well, I have extra." She's like, "But do you want painted or not painted?" And I said, "I want painted."
And then she kept them.
And then I kept them. And
Mandy, I am
said
sorry
could.
I'm sorry that my wife asked if she could keep these, but she had already done it, and I didn't feel like I could take it
And
back.
if Mandy, if you want them back, I can give them back. But I do love them. Number one, and number two, I need them for this podcast.
And they're going to find a place in a drawer, and we're never going to touch them again
They'll
because
stay
that's
out
what we do
here
with
unless you
things.
want them back.
That's what we do with things.
He's gonna have his privileges revoked. Why are you so far away?
What do you want me to do?
We're
right now?
husband and wife. You should be closer.
These
to-
chairs are that far apart.
But we are this far apart. Just a little.
Come on with me, y'all.
Thank you.
Okay.
I've been away from him all day. I did a
By her-
photo shoot this morning.
By her own
making
choice.
money for my family.
She's a Proverbs 31 woman.
I'm a saver, and so I'm.
She is not a saver. She uses when she does something like a photo shoot, and then she will use that for the next month to every time she makes a purchase, justify that purchase with what she does.
But listen, I'm contributing to the household, number one. Number two, I was at the thrift store all day. Was I getting paid at the thrift store?
No, you
Yes, I
volunteer-
was. Heavenly currency.
Okay, you are laying up treasures where moth and rust cannot destroy.
That is right.
Okay, but
That was a good one. That was a good one. You're using it for the right reasons now.
right. But hear me out.
All right. I'm
Okay,
listening.
we've not been around each other all day because you've been gone, not me.
Who had a podcast for 3 hours with the
To
guys?
be clear, it was like 2 hours. But
His friends came over at 10 o'clock this morning.
well, some of them didn't get here at 10, so there's that.
Okay, 10 o'clock this morning. I texted him.
Here we go.
Yep.
Come on, bring it up.
Oh, I am.
Bring it up. Listen,
I said at 12:42. 12:42. I texted and said, because he wasn't answering my other texts, by the way. So if he
answered your
wasn't
text.
filming, oh no, look, let's see. This was at 10:34, so he was filming. So I was like, oh, that's probably why. I said the thrift store is packed. And I said, I know you're shooting. I'm going to pick up the girls and head to the store. They need help. I love you and I'm so proud of you. And then I said, there's at least 20 people in here. I said that at 11:41. So we're an hour.
neither
and
of those
41.
there was nothing to reply to. Like you sent me a text.
So we just read text and we ignore a wife who hasn't seen her husband.
She
Totally.
said, the thrift store is packed. There's not a question there. I didn't do anything wrong. I read it.
And then at 12:42, I said, are y'all done? And he said, yes, talking about church
Huh,
wrapping up.
look, there's a question, and I answered.
Because after all of this and you still had no reply,
She
I
asked
said,
me
are
a
you all
question
done?
at 12:42, and I replied at 12:54, 12 minutes later. We should probably wear the headphones. I could feel her burning holes in the back of my head. Hey, don't,
So again, from
don't we have-
10,
don't
hold
we
on,
have
no,
other
no, no, no,
people's
no, hold
comments
on,
to
hold on,
read?
hold on. From 10 to 1 o'clock, he was with his friends.
they're my good friends,
He was with his friends.
and we were doing a podcast.
So who chose to be away from who?
but you were. I chose
Moving on, people.
Hold on, whoa! I chose to do the podcast. On
So
a day
who
that
was in
she
the
gonna
wrong?
Be gone that way. Because
No.
you just made him hit her. Boys don't hit girls.
That's true. Get out of here.
That's what I'm supposed to do if a lady asks me for directions.
Yes. You're supposed to throw your drink on her and say, get out of my face.
Get out of my face. She's 90. She's wanted help.
Is she a good looking 90-year-old? Just kidding. That was good though, y'all. That was good. That's going to be our intro right there.
That's got to be something like that.
Yeah.
Hey,
All right, so let's do things the right way.
Yeah, we
okay?
have comments to read.
He's Justin. I'm Kelly. Widower. Got married December of the year before last. And so we've been married for a year and a half almost. And we have a blended family of 9 beautiful children and 3 grandbabies. One of them is out of the womb and the other 2 are not.
And a year and a half ago, well, a year and a couple weeks ago, we started a podcast
Yeah.
called Happy Chaos.
And here we are.
It
54
started,
episodes later.
Happy Chaos started because we were just saying that it was the way we were describing when people were saying, how was it going? Like a month into our marriage, they were going, well, how's it going? And we would say,
And now
it's
people,
Happy Chaos.
And now people ask me and I say, hey.
That's true.
My good friend Sammy, they are just such a sweet couple at church, and Raynette and Sammy, and we love them, and they are just wonderful people. And every time I see him, he says, hey, and I love it so much. It just gets me going.
Forgive me if I feel a little tired. I got up this morning.
Boring. But go ahead. What were you saying?
I got up this morning at a little before 5, and
Okay.
and yeah, it is about. We're almost at 10 o'clock tonight, and so my face feels tired right now.
Your face looks tired.
Does it?
No.
Well, it feels tired. That podcast looked pretty good that I did with the guys. What'd you think about that?
Yeah, it looks really good.
The way that looked.
Yeah, I haven't had a chance to watch it, so.
I messed up the video a little bit, and I'm learning as we go. But apparently, when you have like that many people and they're staggered, I should have backed the camera up and zoomed in, and that would have like fixed the proportion.
It's a learning process.
I don't think anybody's going to be like, oh, I mean, it does make Bill and Kirk look significantly larger than Paul and I.
Yeah.
So, anyways, hey, if you want to check out that podcast, it's right here on the same channel. Just earlier today, and I called it Off the Pulpit. I don't know if that's gonna. I called it Off the Pulpit. I don't know. What do you think about that?
I like that.
Off the Pulpit.
I like
Because
that.
we talked about like church things and
But not on the pulpit.
yeah.
You weren't spewing hate from the pulpit. You were spewing it from your microphones.
I don't spew any hate.
I know.
It's such a strange
Somebody
thing.
came at him in the comments of a local thread on Facebook. I'm gonna fight them.
Yeah. Kelly's a scrapper. I mean, she's at least married to a man, and
I'm
so
gonna beat
she's-
your butter. That's what I am.
You're gonna have double churned butter.
Oh gosh, I can't. We have 40 comments on this episode.
Whoa, 40
That's just, it doesn't go
comments.
over to Happy Chaos anymore. So 40 comments is what it is. Heather Milby.
Whoa, Heather. Hey, maybe you've been commenting on parts that we haven't, like when we haven't been seeing.
No, she hasn't been commenting. She's just finally commenting and
thanks
coming
for-
out of the woodwork.
Thanks for jumping in here. 40 comments is great. Though.
I know.
All right, let's get through some of them. Maybe we'll just do some of them as shout outs.
Rapid fire.
Rapid fire. Go.
Sunday was powerful and so filled with Holy Spirit. I got
No hate.
I got your back on no talking across the table to your teammate. Thank you, Heather.
So
One for Team
She was
Kelly.
actually referencing.
He's a cheater in games. Dorothy Warrington.
She was referencing Easter Sunday, though. Is what I was trying to say.
Right, but she's still
Because that was
my side.
that was a week ago.
She is still team
Justin.
Kelly. All right. Dorothy Warrington, you guys are so cute and funny. I'm just letting you guys know I will be having surgery on 4/24/26 and would love some prayers that everything goes well. We have prayed for you. We're praying for you, and we would love to anoint you with oil. So
Yeah,
you need to
continue.
come see us.
We'll continue to keep praying.
Yes. Brooke Hardesty. Sunday was powerful. Honestly, though, every Sunday is spirit filled. I love getting to tell people I go to Salt and Light Church. What an honor.
Aw,
Amen, sister.
thank you.
I feel the same way.
Thank you, Brooke. That made my night.
Yeah.
To hear that.
She's such a sweetheart. She came in the store today
Oh,
on her
did she?
lunch break.
Oh,
They were playing hooky.
but I mean, it's lunch break. They're
Hopefully-
allowed to-
hopefully
it's
your
not-
boss
It's not
didn't hear
hooky
that.
if it's lunch break. You can do what you want on your lunch break.
I mean, some places you can't.
I hate it.
I
when-
couldn't work at one place that I work, not to be mentioned.
Why did you've never worked for me.
Oh, no, because I almost said it.
She went
I almost said
at
it.
me. Like I'm some sort of slave driver. Listen, I didn't even allow lunch breaks. That way I didn't have people like you complaining.
Hold on. No, you need more of
I
a.
did this one. It feels so hurtful when you do that.
I'm sorry. Tara Miller, powerful Sunday service and table talk with partners. Cheating. Sorry, Justin.
Are you sorry though, Tara?
2 for Team
Are you
Kelly.
Tara, I don't know that you are sorry, but I will tell you that we met some of your friends tonight, the Wolfenbargers, and they spoke very highly of you.
Yes, they did.
Love you very much. Emily, I hope you're watching tonight.
Yeah.
I know that you all have exchanged some Facebook friendships.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So hopefully you're watching. And if you are, shout out. You and your husband are hilarious. And I'm telling you, we need to hang out. We need to get together.
You know what?
Because I can tell he likes trouble. And
Look,
so do I.
You know what? I just had an idea. We should bring him over for the podcast.
I thought that when I was sitting next to them, I thought,
Emily,
There
if
are,
you're
I guess.
watching this, you need to bring it on here. We'll bring you on,
Yeah.
another pastor and wife, and we'll set it up like we did earlier today with
Yeah.
with my friends when I was doing so wrong.
and then we'll have our friends this time.
yeah, we'll just set it up right here in the studio,
Yes.
and it'll be all kinds of fun. So
Jody, you wrote a really long reply, and I love you. You're amazing. But I'm going to have to sum it up because we have a lot of comments. So you didn't bring the U-Haul up,
ooh,
and I need you to bring it up because I need to see your face, and I need to hug you.
Huh.
So
it's mean and violent, and yet at the same time, it's sweet.
there's
Kelly's
nothing
little-
mean
it's-
and violent. I
It's
just need
Kelly's
to see
sweet
you.
and spicy side.
What do I have to do to bring you up here, or do we need to come there? Jody. Now I need you to convince Justin that
How
we
is
take
this
a
getting turned into me spending money?
that we'll go see you. All
Let's
right,
just-
so
why don't-
we'll work on that.
I'm
And
gonna need.
her dad's health is declining. That's why she hasn't. I'm sorry, but that's why we'll come see you.
What is she
Justin
saying?
will make it happen.
Oh, his ALF.
Yeah.
I just saw Alf. Forgive me, but like my
Yeah, you were
my
thinking.
'90s kid just
Yeah.
kept flashback, and I was like Alf, but ALF.
Yes.
So
She did a reoccurring donation.
oh, whoa, and that deserves a shout out, Jody. Give her an applause, Jody.
Jody Ballard, reoccurring donating person for our school thrift, our school.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Jody. Seriously, that absolutely means the world to us.
Genuinely, thank you
Yes.
for that. We don't like personally like. There's no that doesn't do anything. Like that's not to Kelly and I in any way. That legitimately will go 100% to funding kids for the rescue mission that we're on, funding
Yeah.
to get kids into Christ-centered education, and we're doing that without tuition.
That's right.
So that's a pretty amazing thing. So thank you for that. Very seriously.
That's right. Casey Rogers, it's Country Lake, the retreat in Indiana. And I'm with
Yes.
Justin being blown away by the donations and the vision that has now become our reality. I'm so excited for the grand opening and wouldn't miss it for anything.
Casey,
And she was there.
Were you there when it was crazy though?
I think she was
It was
nuts.
It was nuts. We haven't
You
even
guys-
talked about the grand
No,
opening yet.
but we will.
We'll get there in a minute.
Yeah. David Eaton, I can't say enough about the thrift store. God will always find a way to advance his kingdom, and what a blessing it is for us to participate in how he wants to move in our community. Never underestimate the blessings that can come from the obedience of the Lord.
Amen.
Autumn Hardy. Have we read that one before?
I feel like every time you read
I say
Autumn Hardy,
that.
you say that. I'm sorry, Autumn, that she doesn't
I'm
remember.
sorry,
you.
Autumn. You're
I'm
kind
gonna laugh if Autumn's like, it's the first time I've commented.
I'm pretty sure Salt and Light Thrift is and will be the most fun thrift store on the planet.
Boom.
Amen, sister. Y'all are something like 5 hours away, but I told my hubby that I'm putting Salt and Light Church and thrift on my destination bucket list. Not even kidding.
Whoa.
I
yes.
cannot wait. And please come and say hi.
Hey, you know what? I met a family. Tammy was the grandma, and Mark was the grandson. There was a mom in between, and I can't remember her name. But if you guys are watching, I need you to verify for me because you all got out of the store. I ran back to go get Kelly, and it was grand opening day. They were here from Florida and came up to the thrift store. We also had later in the day, somebody came in the door and they were like, we're probably your furthest customer. We came from 300 miles away. And I was like, that's a lot, but you didn't win. There was a family here from Florida at 10 a.m. this morning
Yeah.
or what? Maybe it was more like 11 a.m. or whatever it was.
Yeah.
But if you guys are watching, first of all, your story was very touching. I went back and I was telling Kelly about it, and she said she wanted to meet you, and we came out to meet you all, and you are already gone from the store. But yeah, I want to tell you more
This
about
is.
the store.
I think this is the person.
Oh, maybe.
No, because this was 6 days ago. My husband and I drove down to LaGrange this past Sunday from Blanchester, Ohio. We really enjoyed getting to worship with you on Easter Sunday. The lady who greeted us was so sweet and friendly. After church, we were driving through the countryside and happened by the Salt and Light Thrift. What a blessing. Honored to be a part of the Happy Chaos family. I wanted to meet you both, but I was too nervous.
Oh, we got to talk about this, Heather. Listen, we're going to start something new here, and we actually have one from this week.
Yeah.
That we have a picture of. We want to, when you all come and see us, we want to start don't think we're creepy. Okay, we're creepy, but not creepy, if you know what I mean. And so don't think that this is creepy, but we want to get pictures with you all. We want to
Yeah.
get pictures. I mean, we have so many friends and so many people that tell us, you come up and you're like, we watch you all online. We know you, but you don't know us. And
Yeah.
so we want to get a picture with you, and we want to
hug you and
right.
get to know you.
And we're only going to save those pictures forever.
Yes, forever. Stop. We need like a do-do-do-do-do-do-do. That's what we need right there.
That would have been good. I don't have one of those though. I have this.
It's not creepy enough. But that was Heather Snell, by the way, that drove from Blanchester.
Yes. Well, Heather, the next time you come up,
Come say hi.
come say hi. Don't be nervous about coming and saying hi.
I know.
Like we're in the thick of it. We're down in there. We're not back in the back. I mean, there is security there, and they probably would hurt
Tackle
somebody.
you? No,
But
I'm just
not
kidding.
for coming
I'm
up and
just
meeting
kidding.
us.
No.
They are some serious security.
Yeah, they
y'all,
are.
Y'all on security team, you are knocking it out of the
They
park.
are incredible.
Yeah.
They are like Men in Black.
And then I find out when things happen, they don't even tell. They don't even tell me,
Yeah.
which I want. I want that. Just y'all do your job, and
They're
I
amazing.
do my job.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Our security team.
Good job, security team. All right, get some shout outs because we got to get rolling.
All right, but let me just read this one. Jana Rexroe. I don't know.
That's got to be.
You'll have to correct me because she said, my first time coming across this podcast, my family and I have been coming to Salt and Light for over 2 years. I can't tell you how excited I am about this thrift store. One thing about me, I love to thrift, and what a great way to support the school. Dropping my donations off tomorrow. Looking forward to opening day.
Whoa.
I
You've been
know.
coming for 2 years. Jenna. I'm trying to see who Jenna is.
Yeah.
Oh, I know Jenna.
She looks kind of familiar.
Yeah. Okay. I just didn't know your last name.
Yeah. So, hey.
Hey.
She's
All right.
starting to follow us.
Who do we have on here? Give some
Catherine
shout-outs.
Cece, Stacy Lavorne, Gina Holmes, April Averett, Gretchen Benningfield. Woo woo. She was at the grand opening.
Gretchen. We have a picture with Gretchen
Yeah.
and her family.
Yep. Jackie Keenan, Judith Borgens.
Oh no! Did you see her comment? Look at this. What she said. She was going for brownie points here. Jackie Keenan. She said, "Kelly, you look gorgeous tonight."
Aw, thank you. That made my day, by the way, when I saw that. Jackie Keenan again, Sanam Gulzart, and Bernice Barnes. We love you guys so very much, and
Very much.
we appreciate having you here and part of our family.
Yes. Thank you all so much for being a part of what we're doing here. All right. So where do we go next? You want to talk about the thrift store for a minute? Because that was kinda the whole last episode.
All right, I'm gonna give you a minute. This is what we did tonight.
You got to give me more than a minute.
I'm
There's so
sorry.
many
That's the whole point
Why?
of
Why
this.
does it have to be a minute? We're only
Because
24
ready
minutes in.
and go.
No, I don't want this.
You are wasting
You do
time.
it. You do it in a minute.
So we had our kickoff. Let's just say it started with a line going down an entire block. We had about 200 to 300 people out front worshiping in the center of LaGrange. Wonderful, crazy, people driving by honking. People poured in the doors after we did the prayer and the worship, poured through the doors. We had lined 4 registers open. from the middle of the store to the front, from the middle to the back, and it went about 3 hours of constant customers walking through in there. What the space you see between us is what it was shoulder to shoulder for over 3 hours that day. We had 488 transactions, and it was a amazing grand opening, and we could not thank the Lord for what he is doing there. I have 11 seconds to spare.
Wow.
Today was second day. I was there at the thrift store, and we had how many transactions?
178 on the second day.
And you're done. Okay, so we're moving on.
Oh, I feel like I need to wake up.
I know.
Okay, well there you have
need
it.
to wake up.
That's
Seriously.
That's all the thrift store update I'm allowed to give you because that's Kelly said we only got 1 minute.
Because he's gonna fall asleep on me, you guys.
I'm not gonna fall asleep.
And it's funny because I was the one like that for the past couple days. I was so drained after working in the thrift store and then opening the thrift store. And I'm telling you, by like hour 8 or 9, he was like, I'm ready to go 5 more hours here at the thrift store. And I'm like, I'm exhausted. Like, I'm so tired. I'm falling. So, yeah.
Well, can I give like testimonies or anything?
I'll give you 1 more minute for testimonies.
No, I don't want to play if you're gonna give me a minute.
Don't be a brat.
Can I just say that we had prayer. We have it on the back of our shirts. How can we pray for you? And we talked about this a little bit last week, but we prayed for hundreds of people.
Hundreds of people.
Hundreds of people.
How many people gave their lives to Christ?
Two decisions for Christ. Hundreds of people prayed for. It was very interesting. Something that was very interesting to me was the number of people that came to our thrift store that had no knowledge of our school, no knowledge of our church. If you're just joining this and you're like, what are y'all talking about? We opened a school 2 years ago and it's tuition free. We do not charge our students tuition. In other words, you don't have to pay us an amount of money for your student to get a seat. Now, we only have a certain number of seats, and that's why we're raising more money. We want to bring in more kids. We are genuinely trying to rescue kids out of the government school systems and bring them into Christian education.
And bring them Jesus.
And bring them to Jesus.
Jesus in the morning. Jesus in the streets.
I think you missed
Jesus
in
for
the
my
morning.
family.
Jesus in the morning. Jesus
I
in
know. I was mixing songs,
in
I
the-
think.
the... Anyways.
I speak the name of Jesus.
Oh, that's a totally different song.
I know. That's what I said. I
Oh, boy.
mixed
She was
them.
mixing
I
them up.
started out with one, and then I started mixing, and I realized I mixed them. But Jesus, that's our focus for the school.
And so we've been on only donations for the last 2 years. We have now opened up the thrift store as a means of supplementing that endeavor as well. And so the thrift store will go to more than just the school. It is, we are not, the school does not own the thrift store. The school does not control the store or the funds from the store. The store will work with the elders of the church to apply those funds where they're needed. But the number one need right now is the school.
And it's
so-
another mission arm of the church. The
Yeah.
school is a mission arm of the church.
Yeah.
And so is this thrift store. I mean, I'm telling you, he couldn't have said it better. But when he had the thought, when we were like, okay, we're going to do this, he said, there are people that will come into the store that will never come to a church. They'll never come to our church, but we'll be able to tell them about Jesus when they come inside of our store. And funny, his favorite story is me and him were in the office. We got like 5 minutes for him to get on the computer and fix a few things for the system that we're using. And these people walked by, and you can hear what's happening outside the door. And they walked by and they said, these people sure love Jesus. And so we're like, yes, we do.
That was my favorite line for the whole day. It was like these two guys, real country looking guys, and just as he walked by, he goes, "These people sure love Jesus."
It was amazing.
I mean, he wasn't saying it like it was a negative thing. He was
Right.
just saying it like an observation. He
Exactly.
was like, well, if there's one thing you know, these people love Jesus. And I'm
Yeah.
like, you know what? I just feel like that's one of those moments that the Lord looks on us and goes, all right, that's good.
Yeah, I
kudos.
agree.
That's a good one.
I agree.
If the testimony is you love Jesus,
That's right.
yeah, you did.
And
pretty
I
good.
have 5 stories from today. I can't get into them. We don't have the time for me to get into them. We will at some point. But 5 amazing God stories from working the register today at the thrift store. So yeah, just amazing stuff happening all the way around. I had one person crying, and she's like, "I watch you, and your story just touches me." And
Oh, I
it's just
mean,
amazing.
there was a woman that came in on the grand opening, and we were so busy, and she was getting ready to leave, and I said, "Hey, can I pray with you before you go?" And she said, "Well, of course." And she turned around and she didn't know us. She'd come into the thrift store because it was a thrift store, which is what I was so surprised about. I would say that we had probably 50% of the people that were
Yeah.
there were there simply because it's a thrift store. They were
Yeah.
not there because it was you and I, or because it was, the church or the mission or the school. They were just there because they wanted to thrift.
right,
And it's funny because thrifting is a verb. There's like thrifting the noun, like a thrift store, and then there's people who want to thrift. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or there's like thrifting.
yeah,
Anyways, she just wanted to thrift, and so she turned around and I said, "Can I pray for you?" And she said, "Well, sure, yeah, that'd be great." And I said, "Is there anything I can pray for you?" And she told me, and I told her I wanted to get Kelly, and so I called Kelly over. I said Kelly would be the perfect person to come and pray with us, and so I got Kelly, and I invited her to come over. And then I got all choked up, and I couldn't even hardly say it because what she had said was she was in her 60s and she was a widow, and she said that she wanted, she didn't want to spend the rest of her life alone.
yeah,
And so she said, "I want you to pray for that I don't have to spend the rest of my life alone."
Yeah.
And if there's anything I could resonate with, it's that feeling.
yeah,
And though I was younger in life and I had kids, but I can resonate with the idea of I don't want to spend the rest of my life alone.
for sure.
And for me, that was a big deal to not want to spend the rest of my life alone because I was really struggling with the grief of my late wife and losing a wife, losing my spouse. I was struggling with grief, but I didn't want to spend life alone. So just that line alone, just that you were there, you saw it. Like I got all choked up. I couldn't even talk. Like
Yeah.
I couldn't even get it out to say. I had to have her say it. I just I don't know. The feeling that I got was, of my own, my own personal feelings of I didn't want to spend the rest of my life alone.
Right.
And so we got to pray with her. Here we were, two widows who have remarried each other.
Yeah.
And
For the grammar police, if that's what you
yeah,
call it.
widower and widow have remarried. I still feel like the word widower, I understand it's correct grammar, but I'm just saying it feels like the person who did the widowing.
Yeah, I feel like that
Widower.
too. I just say widows. It's easy to do
Yeah.
and say. So.
But anyways,
Yeah.
it was a sweet moment that we got to minister to her and we got to pray to her and encourage her that, we're a testimony of what the Lord can do.
It was such a sweet day.
It was so sweet.
overall.
Yeah. Okay. We went to a date night earlier tonight with Ryan and Amanda Gossam from
Mandy. I don't know their name is Amanda. I just know it's Mandy.
It's Amanda.
It might be, but we don't know that.
I do know that.
How do you know that?
Well, one, I have the church roster, so I could look
She
it
goes
up.
by Mandy. I'm just messing.
Ryan and Mandy Gossam, wonderful couple. They've got family life blended. So you got a shout out on our podcast.
Yes.
You could share it with some of your other family life people. We would love to join some of their podcasts.
They're
too.
a weekend to remember,
Yeah, they do a weekend to remember. If you've ever been a part of that, that's a big deal.
which we're going to try and be a part of that this year. But this, we won for being the couple married the least.
Yeah, they did the little game. They did like a couple of different games on this date night, and it was really sweet. It was wonderful.
Yeah.
We got in the car, and I will tell you all this testimony. I hope Ryan and Mandy, I hope you guys are watching this. We literally said we got in the car, and I'm glad we went to that.
Yeah.
I'm glad we went to that.
We had such a good time. I haven't laughed that hard in a long time.
Yeah, so they did this date night, and they played these games. And one of the first things they did was they had everybody. They said, if you've been married, we're going to see who's been married the least. Who's the newest couple,
Yeah.
and who's the oldest, who's the one's been around the longest. And so they said, okay, if you've been married less than 15 years, stand up. And we were the only two to stand up. And of course, everybody in the room knew us. Not that we knew them, but we have our faces all online, and it's a small town. And so you could tell they all knew us. They were all like, oh,
Yeah.
nobody's going to beat that. And so anyways, we got a prize, and this
And
was
it's
it.
build your own date. They're like, well, you guys need help in the planning the date because you're the newest. And so we're going to go over this.
And
But let me just talk. Good.
Ryan and Amanda, I don't know. Ryan and Mandy, I don't know that we need help planning a date. I love this.
I love this too.
But
But your games were hilarious. And let me tell you, Justin married a wild woman. And he has to keep me tame a lot of times. And it was so hilarious because we played this game with clothespins. And I was given the clothespins, all the females were given the clothespins, and you had to put them all over your body. And your husband would be blindfolded, and then
She has to put clothespins wherever she chooses, and then I have to
find them
find
with his eyes closed.
the clothespins and then get them off of her. With her, we're in a church, whispering in my ear.
Don't say what I was.
I couldn't get those clothespins off fast enough. I'm like, just stop.
And he said, Kelly, don't forget, I'm their pastor.
Right.
And I'm like, I know, but we're all grown adults here. And, we are
I will give her credit that she kept it mostly tame with the
PG-13.
Yes, she kept it PG-13 with the placement of her
Oh, God.
clothespins. The giggle that she made when they said this was the game. I mean, she could not. I looked over, she's turning beet red and she's giggling. Anyways,
And there were some other things, but I'm not going to go over that because this is a family show.
that game was right up Kelly's.
Yes,
alley.
it was.
That was her.
It was exciting. And
That was her
fun
type of
and-
game.
Yeah.
Highlight of her night, y'all. The
was
highlight
a
of her night
highlight.
was your clothespin game. So there you have it. Do what? I don't know what you just said.
No.
Okay. Anyways.
All right, so we opened this together. We have not seen this. This is our first time opening it. Build your own date night. These fun and interactive build your own game night cards are designed to help you plan and personalize your memorable.
By the way,
Oh.
we're opening this live. We have not opened this. We don't know what's in this. Wait, you didn't read it all.
Each card provides creative prompts to guide your evening, including options for dinner, activities, and ways to connect emotionally and physically. Whether you're looking for a night out on the town or a cozy low-key evening or a unique date night experience, these cards make it easy to customize your plans and strengthen your bond. Simply follow the prompts, choose the preferences, and enjoy a delightful time with your spouse.
All right.
So we're going to do this. We're going to plan this right here and right now. And then
Oh, can I see these?
'Cause I'll wait for
it
him
looks
to
like there's
ask me on a
couple of
day.
them. So this one is let's go out of town. This one's let's have a little low key date. It's date time.
That's it.
There's 3 of them. Which one do you want to do? It's date time.
Yeah, because we can't go out of town anytime soon together, just me and you.
Okay. So here's the card for you all. I don't know if you can see that if it's going to be too bright because these lights. But it says it's a date. Hey, blank, fill in the blank. That's where I'd put Kelly.
Yeah.
Hey, Kelly. It's a
date.
date. It's a date time. I said it's a date, but it says it's a date. I'm just making up words. For date night, let's fill in the blank for dinner.
Cook
And
together.
so we have options: cook together, grab takeout, or go out. Well, I know Kelly, and it has to be go out or it doesn't count.
It's not that it doesn't count, but y'all, we have a house full of kids. So cooking together would be I would love to cook together, but we would have to be alone and cook together. That if we're cooking together and the kids are all around, they're distracting you, they're fighting, they're arguing, it just makes sense.
We could cook together too, though. Anyways, I would actually say that I would enjoy it's date time and we cook together.
I would love that if it was just me and you.
I would love it no matter what. Okay, during dinner, let's talk about.
First question of the podcast. Would this be considered a date if we have children in the house running around and arguing, and even if they're getting along, we have children all in the house, and we're not making dinner just for each other.
A date
together.
Is an
We're making it for our
state.
family. So it's an everyday thing because I make dinner for our family.
Yeah, but it's
every
not
day.
every day that we cook together. And if it was like, hey, you know what? Like, we're going to make a date of this. You can.
All right, chime in. What you guys think?
can.
It's not going to change my mind.
You
because
just wait
it's not a-
until I do I've got my Blackstone ready and the weather has opened up. I'm getting ready to do hibachi one night. I'm gonna do live hibachi. I'm gonna be clicking stuff. I'm gonna be talking with a Japanese or Chinese accent as I'm like clicking stuff around, and I'm gonna be like egg roll, and I'm gonna roll the egg. And
Even though you complain because you said that they do the same tricks that they have for the past 20
Listen,
years. So
Benny-
you're going to have to come up with some good stuff in order to
no,
impress me.
I have to perfect what they've done first. I've got to flick the egg and put it up in my hat, right? And then I got to forget that it's there. Sometimes they do that. Okay, on this date, let's talk about the future.
Well, we haven't even decided whether we're cooking together or going out.
There's
because,
no decision with you. You only want to go out. It's not a date if we don't go out.
Yeah, unless we rent a hotel so we can cook for each other.
Okay. Or, I mean, same thing with takeout. For you, that's because there's so many people in the house. Takeout doesn't count as a date.
Yeah.
Okay, case in point. So we have to go out. All right, so next, on this dinner, let's talk about the future, our love story, or what we love. We have to pick one of those.
Oh, okay.
Which one do you think I would pick of that?
Our future.
And that was the only one I would pick.
Yeah. Because you don't like to talk about our love story.
Why do you say that?
I don't know. I just wanted to say that. To
We have a
start
whole
something.
podcast. I mean, we literally talk about our love story.
Then let's go on a bike ride together or go on a walk together or do a project together.
Well, I know which one I would pick, but it wouldn't be considered a date.
I would pick bike ride and it would be a date.
Bike ride would be a date. I would be great with that.
Yeah.
Walk could be a date for Kelly, if we went somewhere other than
Home.
like around home. We would have to drive to a destination to then get out and walk at that destination.
And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm right in that.
Okay. And so for me, I could cook together and then do a project. And that would be a date. But that's probably not what they mean by project. And it's certainly not what Kelly means by do a project. Like painting the bedroom or replacing floors.
That's not a date.
I need to replace a shower. That could be a great date.
That is not a date.
I need to. I have a shower that is leaking.
You're not good at this dating thing. All right. Lastly, we'll grab some cookies, ice cream, or donuts.
I'm not good at a date.
What was that? It sounded like a kiss.
It's like a record scratch.
Oh, that's weird. All right. Do we prefer cookies, ice cream, or donut?
Again, am
what
I talking about
choose.
you?
Yeah.
Ice cream.
Yep. Are we talking about you? Ice cream.
I could grab donuts on a date
But would you? Would that be your choice?
if there was a Duck Donuts around.
Babe, you're so full of it. You would choose, you said, I love ice cream. I love all kinds of ice cream. Of those three things, what's your favorite?
Ice cream.
Thank you very much.
But if I'm going to choose different things, if I'm going to like build a date, they couldn't say that because I had this paper up. I'm censoring it.
You need to censor some of the things I was saying earlier.
Let's grab some. It has to be ice cream. Notice that what we've picked so far are the things that Kelly wants to do.
Did he or did he not just say ice cream would be his choice?
No, I said I could go for donuts
Oh
if there was a Duck
my
Donuts around.
gosh, I could too. I could go for Duck Donuts
There's-
too if there's Duck Donuts around.
No, you wouldn't.
I would
bet.
bet. Next date, we're going for donuts.
Okay, well, there's a place in Middletown called Yo Nuts. So, well, it is. That's the name of the place. Literally says YONUT.
Y'all, I could say so many things right now, but I can't. I can't.
Okay.
There's too many people listening to this that.
And lastly on this date, Mandy and Ryan, look at what you have done and settle in for settle in for a massage, a bath, or a makeout session.
What would Kelly choose?
It's been nice talking to you guys on the podcast tonight.
Happy chaos.
At least he has a passionate wife. That's all I can say about that. You know, there are plenty of women out there.
By the way, she would choose all three. She's like ABC.
Yeah,
That's what she
I
would choose. She
One
would
thing
not.
leads to another.
Okay, see y'all later.
Happy chaos.
It's funny because on the date night tonight, it was a bunch of pastors and pastors' wives, and they said something about what was it about? And then they said, "Well, no, woman wouldn't want that to touch like I think it was the clothespins."
Somebody said, why didn't we do it the other way and have the clothespins put on the guys? And then And then,
And then the guys
and
were
then the
like-
guys have to stand there while the wives, with their eyes closed, have to go around and try to find all the clothespins.
And the guys were like, "It's because the women wouldn't touch us." And he said, "Y'all don't know Kelly very well." I'm handsy. Okay, all right. I'm sorry.
Well-
I'll censor this. All right. So moving on. The first thing I want to do.
Some of you all right now who are saying gross, I'm sorry.
You know what? Say gross all you want and go home and make out with your spouse. And listen, if you don't have one, I'm sorry, because we've been there too.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah.
And
I don't mean you guys, but I
Right.
don't think you guys would say gross. So that's the thing. All right.
as a
So
matter of fact, you probably understand the most of
yes.
like why
That's right.
why I missed that. So something else that Kelly stole from date night besides the
I didn't
popsicle
steal
sticks.
it. I took pictures of it.
Besides the popsicle sticks, and now we just went over
Mandy, I didn't steal anything.
build a date. Hey, listen, if I'm cheating on the game, this is stealing.
This is not stealing, and you're so wrong about that. But anyways, so I took a screenshot of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards that they were conversation cards that were put on our table, and so we are going to answer these conversation cards right here, right now. This is
All right,
our
rapid
first.
fire. Hit me.
Which small habit of this is the one that we got? So this is kind of like a
And I already have an answer for this, but it's funky, like the way that this lands, because there's a habit, but she doesn't like that I like the habit, which is weird. Go ahead, read it.
which small habit of theirs makes you smile every time? What's the habit of mine that makes you smile every time?
Okay, here's what I wanted to say, but I censored it at our table because Kelly
Oh God.
doesn't like that I think this is cute. I don't understand why she doesn't. I don't say that about a lot of things. But when we pray, number one, Kelly wants to take hands. She wants to hold
Who
hands.
doesn't want to do
She wants to hold hands while we
that?
pray. But then if she's praying out loud, which first of all, shout out to Kelly, okay? That she prays a whole lot more now than she did even when we first got married.
Yeah.
Like she is
I'm
really
a pastor's wife.
she is really leaning into being a pastor's wife and praying for people. And when we say we're praying for people, we're trying to be in a habit of saying, hey, can we pray for you right now?
Yeah.
And so not just, it started with me. I'm telling you, we did. We prayed together. We pray out loud together. We literally come together and we pray about, we pray about it if we're in a fight, don't we?
Yeah, we don't fight. Just kidding.
You know what? Like one of my favorite things about us is that we will be in the middle of a fight and we will both kind of be like, hey, you know what? Life is too short for this. We don't want to do this. And so how about
Him more than me, because when I'm upset, I get quiet. So
No, it just depends on what the thing is.
yeah,
I think. I don't know. There's no sense in getting too deep into that.
Yeah.
I just think
But-
that I love the fact that we come to an agreement to be like, you know what? Life's too short for
Yeah.
this. We don't want to do this.
yeah.
I honestly wish I had done that with my first wife more to
Yeah.
just but I didn't realize the brevity of life the way that I
Mm-hmm.
do now. Anyways, and so we pray often, and shout out to Kelly for doing that. She prays. She says it. I mean, before we do these podcasts, we pray. And even tonight, I've been like, ready, I'm gonna hit the button, and she's like, we gotta pray first. And so anyways, she takes my hand, and if she's praying out loud, every now and then throughout the prayer, she does this little, like, she grips me. She's praying, and as she talks, she'll kind of grip my, like in rhythm, like she's kind of gripping as she talks. And I think it's cute. I thought it was cute that she didn't realize that she did it. I brought it up on a podcast, and then she tries to like consciously not do it.
Because I think that it's probably more of an annoying quirk to him. That's all he could think about when I'm trying to pray with him is that
There's annoying quirks if I wanted to bring him up, but I don't want to fight. And then we have to pray to get out of the fight. So
He's so rotten. Oh goodness.
but why would I say that's something that makes me smile if it didn't?
Yeah, I suppose.
Anyways, whatever.
So that's his thing. My answer to that is that he loves to talk about the Bible. And I smile every time because I love it. I love hearing his wisdom. I've never met anybody who can explain the Bible like he can, and then understands it. It's not like, well, let me read about that and let me get back to you. He just knows. He knows the Word of God, and it's admirable in every way. All right, here we go.
Okay.
Don't look. You can't cheat.
I feel like I could come up with other answers for that last question, but anyways.
I could if I thought about it. All right, if you both had a couple nickname, what would it be? We have one. Justly.
I've never heard you say that in my entire life.
Yes, you have. The
Justly?
kids came up with that. And you said, I kind of like that.
I did not.
long
You
time ago.
dreamed this.
Justly or
Kelston?
Kellen.
I've never heard this, and I don't like them.
All right, what would you come up with? Give me a couple nickname.
JK.
And he asked me on the day before April Fool's Day, the first time.
Somebody pointed out tonight, first of all, they came up to us and they said, you're our favorite couple. And we love that. I hope you all watch the podcast. But number two, I don't know, because at first I thought she meant the podcast,
Yeah,
but then
she
I
didn't.
think she just meant like in the date night,
Yeah.
like us just being silly around there.
Yeah.
But hey, that goes on and on. Okay. So,
And it's because the spicy Kelly is in spicy, not in spicy as an attitude, spicy as in
okay.
spicy.
All right, I'm gonna have to press that button again. We're gonna go. She's getting herself going, y'all. She gets herself rolling, and then it's like a train. It takes a while for a train to stop. You don't just stop a train. It takes a mile for a train going 45 miles
And
an
let
hour.
me address something really quick. If I see one person say in the comments, well, if I had a husband that looked like Justin, I would too. Don't. Because that is disrespectful
She gets
to
mad.
his wife.
She gets mad about that. Yeah.
I do. It's disrespectful. Like, don't comment on my husband's looks. Just don't. It's not
Yeah.
okay.
You call him ugly. You call her husband ugly.
You tell him he is. Never mind. Yeah, he is ugly. Just
Tell him. He's got fat lips and buck teeth. You let him know that.
oh shoot. Okay.
Y'all just
So
don't
keep
even
that
know
to
the
yourselves.
conversations that happen as Kelly is getting all up in her head. And she's like, why would they say that? Why would they say that about you? Why would they? And I'm like, call me crazy, but maybe I'm just good looking. Good looking.
We all know you're good looking. We don't need to hear it. I am allowed to call you good looking. They are not.
Maybe I just need a compliment every now and then.
I
Kelly.
compliment you all the time. I like live, eat, and
You don't
breathe
need any other compliments. You don't
Oh,
need any other compliments.
gosh. And especially, do you need other comments from other women?
No, not other women. But what are you going to do if a guy says something about me being good looking?
I'll be like, yeah, he is.
This is the most weird conversation we've ever
You
had.
just made it weird.
You made it weird.
Anyways, so
Okay.
we went over a couple nicknames.
No, hold on. Couple nicknames. We were told earlier today that we were reminded, I should say, that it was like episode or season. Was it 1 or 2? I think it was one.
Yeah.
Season 1 of American Idol. Kelly Clarkson, the runner-up, was Justin
Gordon.
Gorham, and they made a movie called Justin and Kelly.
Go figure.
So there's two things that are going to have to happen. Number one, we're going to have to watch that movie.
Yep.
Okay. Number two, we want to recreate the photo from the cover.
It's
of
so
that
hilarious.
movie.
Look it up, Justin and Kelly.
So when you all see that on our social media, and it's going to be a throwback to 2001,
Or something.
whatever. I think it was 2000 or 2001.
Yeah, it was something like that.
Yeah. Anyways, Kelly Clarkson, Justin and Kelly, the movie.
And I love her voice. Like she's lib, but I love her voice. She's got like this rasp. Love it. All right.
So my couple's nickname is Justin and Kelly.
All right. It's great.
Like the American Idol, Justin and Kelly. It's different.
All right. If you could design your dream home together, what's one must-have feature? We both agree
Wraparound
on this.
porch.
Yep. Wraparound porch.
We both want to wrap around. There are some things that are a necessity out of rationale. Like
Yeah.
I would not have a house in Kentucky without a basement.
Yep.
That doesn't make sense to me. I feel like that's a need with storms that we have. Like, sure, could you be a person that doesn't end up in a tornado? Yes, you could, but you could also end up in a tornado. So a basement's a real safe place to be in that. Anyway,
But a wraparound porch would be a dream.
but the feature that we both want a wraparound porch.
and I want a bedroom closet.
Does it have to be does the wraparound porch have to go around the whole house for you?
No.
No, for me, it just
That
needs
would be cool.
but it needs to go at least a little beyond the just the front.
Yeah.
And I say just the front. I mean, if I had a long front of a house like what we have now and it covered the whole front, that would also be nice. But I love the idea, especially if you've got I love those ones when there's like a kitchen and then there's like a little screen room off the kitchen. And so you can come off to me, it's like, oh, that's where I'm going to eat breakfast.
Yes.
If there was a screen room, I would eat every breakfast in
Absolutely.
the screen room. So I want a wraparound porch with the screen room coming off the kitchen.
Yeah. I
There
agree.
you go. That's my dream home.
Me too. All right. What's the funniest misunderstanding you've ever had together?
Okay, I think I actually know this. We actually brought it up earlier.
Okay.
So number one, we didn't really know what Pikes Peak was in Colorado. This is what it looked like from our perspective. We had about 6 hours before we needed to be at the airport for our flight home. We went to Colorado earlier this year for work, for ministry work. And on the day we had to check out, we had 6 hours free. And that's before we had to be at the airport. So
Yeah.
it was a good 6 hours is what I'm saying. And so we were just going to go exploring, and we were at Garden of the Gods in Colorado, and just outside of Colorado Springs. And we went driving and we saw, oh, look, here's Pikes Peak. And I don't know what made us know we could drive up it, because we know nothing about there was one mountain. It was like there was this little mountain where I was like, we could drive up that. And then there was Pikes Peak. So we drove to Pikes Peak not really knowing anything. We just knew it was a mountain. I've heard the name before on like racing games and
Yeah.
stuff, which I guess makes sense now. But I didn't think about it then. I was just like, oh, Pikes Peak. It says you can drive up Pikes Peak.
Yeah.
So we get there. Number one, we didn't realize you have to pay to drive up it, but it wasn't a big deal. And so we paid to drive up Pikes Peak, and we asked the guy, we were like, hey, we have to be at the airport. And I think it was at that time, it was like 5 hours later. Like, we have to be at the airport in 5 hours. He's like, oh, you can make it up it and back down in like an hour and a half, maybe an hour. And so we agreed, and we were like, okay, we paid the money. We're driving. It's gentle. It's beautiful. I mean, it really was beautiful.
Yeah.
And there's this lake. There's this reservoir lake that's on the mountainside, and it's a gentle, gradual. And I'm just like, oh man, it's like driving through the country.
Yeah.
And then we get to this part where they're checking brakes, and so they just wave us on through, and we just truck it on up. And we were thinking, it was like there was a little shop there too, where they were checking brakes that you could go into this little shop. So we're like, we're going to stop there on the way back. Well, then we started going up, and Kelly started to panic. And she could not stop the panic, to the point that she was curled up in the seat beside me and couldn't even look. She's like, don't tell me. Don't even tell me. Don't tell me
speak
anything
about it.
Don't speak about it.
No.
And she's like, I said, well, if I can find a place to turn around, I will. But it was too late. All the turnarounds, all the little cutoffs to get out and go look, they were done. They were gone. You didn't have those anymore. So we had to drive all the way to the top. And it was beautiful. I loved it. It was nerve wracking. My hands were sweating. They don't have any guardrails on Pikes Peak. No guardrails.
I'm sorry. I'm failing to see what was funny about any of this.
It's a funny
My
misunderstanding.
extreme fear. I'm just messing with you.
I thought it was.
I don't think it's a misunderstanding, though. I think that we both didn't understand what we were getting ourselves into, but
Isn't that the definition of a misunderstanding?
not between each other.
What do you think was a misunderstanding between
I don't
us?
have one, because misunderstandings to me do not end well.
Sometimes, but sometimes I think the ones we laugh off are probably like
Yeah.
Not that big
I
of a
can't think
deal.
of any, though,
misunderstandings.
So we're going to go with his. We're going to go with Pikes Peak.
I thought it was a good one.
It is a good one.
Okay. Well, at least I had an answer.
It's so fun. Oh, it has a heart.
What's the one dream you both share for the future? I think we have a few,
Yeah, we do have a few.
but what's yours?
That
What's a dream that you think that we share for the future?
we want to travel once all of our kids are out of the house.
Interesting.
Yeah.
When you say travel, elaborate, because I know what you mean, but I don't think they know what you mean. They might. Just
So
think you
we
mean
want
like
to
Europe.
take a month off from everything and go across the United States and back. Hitting all
in
the
what?
in a VW bus.
We want to convert a bus and just do like a month long across America. We're just like sleeping in the bus, gypsies.
Yes.
You know, I'm the only thing we do for money is play my guitar on the side of a bridge. You know,
Yes.
like
Busking it.
we're busking it.
Oh
Kelly's on the
my
harmonica.
gosh.
You know, we haven't showered in 14 days. Dreadlocks are coming in.
No. But you know what's funny? You said play the harmonica. I bought a flute.
You did buy a flute.
I bought a flute
from the thrift.
Yeah.
To
And
the
I don't
guy,
know
to the
why.
guy who left cussing today. It is a thrift store. There was a flute.
Yeah, that was something else. But I don't know why. I used to play the flute and I've never had an interest to pick it back up. And then I saw this flute and I was like, oh my gosh. My dad bought me a Gemeinhardt flute, which is all silver flute, really expensive. He bought me one when I was in band. And I had to pawn it when I was 17 because I was so poor and broke. And so I pawned it and I'm like, you know, and then I saw this one and then my heart just leaped and I bought it. I couldn't help myself.
So we have a lot of dreams for the future.
We
though.
do.
So
Yeah.
I'll give you another one that I like is
I think I know what you're going to say.
what?
Cousins camp.
That's what I was gonna say. Cousins Camp is a future hope of mine that
Ours.
yeah. Ours. I didn't mean to
You didn't mean to cut me off.
I didn't mean to cut you
You
out
didn't
of
mean
that.
to take scissors and just.
I wasn't trying to. Anyways, she's in the mood. No,
Dang,
stop.
no,
Don't
I'm not
stop.
gonna. Don't stop. He said, "Don't stop." I love you, honey.
Okay, we want to have with all the grandkids. I want to have once a year. I want to get 1 week once a year that I get all the cousins over here, all the cousins, all my grandkids. I want to get them all together, and I want to have all kinds of things. Like I want to set up
excuse me.
obstacle courses. I want to make breakfast every day. I want to take everybody out for ice cream. I want 1 week a year that I just get to get all the grandkids and have all of this like really great time with everybody.
Yeah.
And I've been thinking about it. I've been feeling really convicted about this. Like I need to do that now with my own kids. Like I should have like a week a year that I'm like, I dedicate a week to just us. Like no technology, no phones,
Yep.
no work stuff, no business stuff, that we just really pour into each other.
Yeah.
And I think that'd be really a beautiful thing to do.
Yeah.
And, you know, we could obviously include those who have moved out and, you know, make invitation to, you know, for everybody to be involved or whatever. But I just think, especially for those of us in the house, it would be really good to bring some unity, good intentional unity to the.
Well, maybe we should do that when we.
Yeah, I'm like, why? Like, I guess
When we
the
go
thing
on
that was in my
vacation.
head was like, why wait? You know, what do you do if you think you're waiting for Cousins Camp for 10 years from now, and I don't make it 10 years? What if I only make it to 9 years, and I'm that guy that like the
I rebuke that.
well, you know what I'm saying though. Like it's just that life is brief. You don't know what's going to happen. So what? Like, why am I waiting for that? But anyways, when the grandkids are here, that is a hope of mine, is to have Cousins Camp.
Yeah.
So yeah.
All right. Next, what's the sweetest surprise that they've ever planned for you? What's the sweetest surprise I've ever planned for you?
Interesting. What's the sweetest surprise you've ever planned for me? Do you have one? Well, I mean, you're going to say our engagement.
Yes, hands down.
You can't use the engagement. You have
Yes,
to,
I
you have to-
can. That was the only thing I've ever been so surprised about in my life. Like I'm telling y'all, I thought that we were going to be like calling it, because I didn't think that he could keep moving forward. And
So does it have to be after marriage? Because yours is before marriage. So I would just say that, and you still do this. Like it's saying sweetest surprise. That's the question. So I'm trying to think. I mean, because you love surprise things. You love trying to surprise. But you've always been really good about, like, I would call them treats. You know, like sometimes it's food, but other times it's not food. Sometimes it's a shirt or something. But, you know, specifically, there was one time that Kelly, that she got me these Majescas, which is my favorite candies. And so that in and of itself, Kelly loves she'll go out of her way to go, get me some Majescas. Sometimes I wonder if there's like a personal side of that. If you're like, going to a thrift store or something and like sneaking around, and then you're like, oh yeah, I better get Justin some sweet treats, and that way if he finds out that I was shopping again, that I got him some caramels. But anyways, it's caramel covered marshmallow, and it is my favorite. It is melt in your mouth, delicious. And so she found a place that has them. There's like a fruit market or something that she gets those.
Yes.
And so one time she got all these Majeskas. This could be a misunderstanding. She got these Majeskas. Listen, you all, I like to share.
This is it.
I am a
It's funny now.
I am a sharer. If I have something and you're near me, I want to offer it, that you might have some too. And so she got me these Majeskas, and she went through and unwrapped them and wrote little sweet notes to me on the wrappers of the Majeskas. Well, I didn't know.
Like little Bible verses and little sweet things about that I loved about him.
And so she wrote these on
Like 15 Majeskas.
and then I didn't know that. And she gave me the Majeskas, and I was like, oh, thank you. And there were some people at church that I'd told about Majeskas, and they'd never have one. So I was like, hey, I've got these Majeskas. Would you like one? And I gave away like 3 or 4 of the Majeskas that she wrote little things on for me. And she was like, you gave them away? I wrote on them, but I didn't know you wrote on them.
Yep. Still don't find it funny. I'm just kidding. Yeah.
It didn't work.
There we go.
Well,
I went around recouping those wrappers. Ethan Majeska, can I have that wrapper back? There's sweet little something on there for my boyfriend.
you know, I feel like something besides the engagement that I feel like last year's wedding anniversary gift was a pretty sweet gift. I'm just saying.
Yes. Oh gosh, that's right up there with the.
I mean,
the
I don't
engagement.
do a lot of things right, but I feel like I got that first year's anniversary gift right. Now, next year I'm never going to be able to top that, so I'm done for
true.
later.
It's true. So he made me this photo book, and it has pictures of us, but not just pictures of us.
It's not quite a photo book. It's like a little notebook.
Yeah. But the sweetest part about the entire book is he wrote, what was it, 52?
Yeah, 52 reasons.
52 things and reasons he loves about me. And I started crying because I'm like, I don't know. I feel like I'm like, oh my gosh, you love that about me? You love this about me?
It's like a little pocket notebook.
Yeah.
And I went through and I wrote on the pages, but in between I glued pictures in there and I sketched a little picture of us in there.
He's an artist.
So it, that particular gift took me a little bit to put together.
And I don't think he realizes that I've slowed down with the sweet surprises for him. And the day that it slowed down was when he looked at me and said, my love language is you saving money. And so I try so hard not to do surprises.
She took all my surprise money and she put it in thrifting.
No, I didn't, babe. No, I didn't. And so we're due for a cute little surprise soon.
We're just going to have to bring the surprises back.
And
so what happened is, there were surprises, and I was like, my love language is you saving money. So she dropped the surprises, but she increased other spending. But
That's
now
not
she'll
true.
bring the surprises back.
That's not true. That's not true.
We paid a call
I
off.
have
It'll
not.
be fine.
I have not spent any of my money at the thrift store.
That's true. She piled a bunch of stuff up, and then a very sweet friend of ours paid off her tab. So she's
Very sweet friend
So
of
her
ours.
girl math is now telling her she's allowed to spend more money because she saved money. And I'm like, you didn't save any money. Someone else paid your bill. That's not you saving money. And she's like, I saved $250. I'm like, you didn't save $250.
I did though.
You didn't. You just had someone else pay your bill.
I didn't have anybody else pay it. She offered to pay it.
If you go in a restaurant,
And I was like, no. I was like, you don't understand what you're getting yourself into. And
babe,
she's
if
like,
we went
"No,
into a
it's worth
restaurant,
it."
if we went into a restaurant and we sat down to eat and somebody recognized us and they said, we just love you all so much. Your ministry's meant so much. We want to pay for your dinner tonight. Did we save money?
Yes.
No, we didn't.
We saved money because we were there ready to pay $50 for a meal. but we got to take that 50 and put it back in our pocket because someone else pays it. That is literally the definition of saving money.
If you take that money and spend it somewhere else, you didn't save anything.
You're not saying spending
you have
it
to
somewhere
actively
else.
put that money into somewhere, into something.
Anyways.
No, she doesn't. She can't even acknowledge it. That's for yourself.
No, that's for you. And so is this one. Oh, wrong one.
Yeah, because I'm magical. Let's go on. Come on.
Hold on. I have one more to say about that.
Okay.
So the other night, I was exhausted. My feet hurt from the long day that I've had.
Mm-hmm.
And this man drew a bubble bath for me.
It wasn't bubbles.
Okay, it was bath. It was a warm, hot bath with candles and music for me.
And I cleaned the bathroom.
And he cleaned the bathroom.
I went there and cleaned the bathroom, and then I got the tub going, and I got a candle going. And I went, and not only that, but while she was in the tub, I went out and I closed down the house. I did all the dishes and I put everything away, and I got the robot vacuum going. Turned
This
over
man.
the chairs.
This man.
Just saying. That way, when you get up in the morning, the house is clean and feels good.
You're such a sweet husband.
If you could instantly master a skill together, what would it be?
Saving money.
I love you. That's.
I love you.
That was like apples to apples right there. She played me. She played me.
No,
with
it
a card.
didn't. No. Well, that was the end of the cards.
And that was it. Hey, I think we need to wrap this thing up.
All right. Well, we didn't get to use our stick figures, so I guess that's going to come next week.
We can use those in the next one.
All right.
Let's see what we do with these in the next. And I twirled these around for about half of the podcast. I kept messing around with them.
I know.
But yeah, my
tired.
eyeballs are closing.
Yeah. And it is 10:44 at night, and we were supposed to deliver this podcast to you guys tonight. So
I don't even know if the computer can process it, but I am trying to get a new computer, and then it will be even faster. Some of these upgrades that I'm doing, you guys can't see, but you can feel.
So if you guys want to donate to his new computer,
Oh, you got to do that on like Patreon.
yeah.
You got to do that over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If each person listening would donate $1,
Oh, goodness. We have a lot of listeners.
I know we'd be set up with a system with
Yeah.
a computer.
I want to get the Mac Studio,
I know.
but I want the new one. It's like an M3, whatever.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm not going to bore everybody with the details, but
He wants it really bad. So
well, it's not.
you know who's gonna try and get that to happen.
So you know what happened though? So I went to do the video earlier, and one thing is I have to film right now. I have to film in 1080p, instead of 4K, because the computer doesn't like the 4K. It's glitchy and I can't edit well. And so, anyways, but so that meant like earlier today when I filmed with all the guys here, I couldn't cut in. I can't if I do, it gets grainy and noisy, and I can't do that well and it looked good because it's in 1080p. So anyways, it would be nice to be able to film in 4K. And the Mac Studio, I can actually do 8K, which I don't have a camera that does 8K. And I don't think I need that, but 4K would be cool.
It would be really cool.
I mean, it sounds cool. Just the name itself, 4K, it sounds golden.
it doesn't. Golden.
Right. So anyways, that's what I want, but it's like a couple $1,000s, and I'm a dad and I have a house and kids. And so
responsibilities.
I have all the things
That didn't cost him anything.
take it back. Take it back. Didn't cost me anything.
Listen, I
Hey,
did a photo shoot that helped.
Look, I told you she'd bring it up for a month. Hey, you know what though? All joking aside, I love our banter when we do that, but
Yeah.
I would not trade any part of what we have at our family or you, or I love everything about you, and so
I love everything about you.
yeah, don't take me seriously when I'm being I don't want you to walk away from here and be like, "Are you really upset about?"
You don't want us sleeping on opposite sides of the bed.
No, I don't want that.
No.
That's the worst idea ever.
Contain me. Contain me. All right, so hold on. I need to end with a question for everybody.
Oh boy! All right, what's the question? Yeah, we didn't really question everybody in this one.
We had a couple. I said a couple things. But so next week we're going to do this. We're going to do the whole. So how it goes.
No,
is,
no. You tell them next week. You got to come back. Oh, you want them to give you questions?
Yes.
All right. Okay.
And so we're going to say, like, who said I love you first?
It definitely was.
Yeah. And so I want questions like that from you guys so that you can see us banter and see what we answer.
Because
for
Kelly
this.
lies, and she lied earlier tonight, and she said things that she kept holding up things that were not true. She kept
That's
saying
not
like
even
that.
true. That's not even true. He's full of baloney, and so he lied.
You can think of questions. What could you ask that would be who does more of?
Or who is
And just let them fly, y'all. Don't hold back. We'll answer every one of them.
yes.
I think.
We will.
Okay.
Yeah. We love you guys so very much.
Yep.
We're so glad you're here. And
Thanks for being part of the Happy Chaos family. We will see you in a week. Bye, y'all.
Happy chaos, that's our song. Loud and wild, but we're